there, friends. Welcome back to the Lonely Souls podcast. My name is Erica, and I am truly grateful to have another opportunity to connect with you, share a little bit of insight, and provide another perspective on the issues that we all go through in life. I'm hoping that this now being one of the first 5 episodes of this podcast that you feel comfortable coming back to test your own vulnerabilities, see what perspective in life can offer for your life. And yeah, that's how I feel. I really truly believe that we all have our own story. We're all unique, and sharing our own stories helps bring such deeper connection and perspective to other people who need some support. We all experience low times. We all experience greatness. And even though we all have greatness within us, there are times where we just feel like the world could go on without us. And that's a really shitty feeling. I've felt like that so many times I can't even count. And they've all been for different reasons, but all have been self-inflicted. And I was tired of living that way. I was tired of living up to everyone's expectations, tired of telling myself that I have to do things at a certain time in my life to just keep up with what everybody else is doing. Everybody else seems happy, so just keep what I'm doing and tell everybody that I'm happy. Everybody else is starting to do this in their life, so that means I should probably hop on that too. But who cares what anybody else is doing in their life? It's not yours. Your life is yours. You have the opportunity to really choose what you want. Some people really want a huge house with 5 cars and a swimming pool and a ton of bedrooms and going on vacation to really exquisite places all the time and have their own company, and there's no shame in that. But then there are also people who are willing to work 3 or 4 part-time jobs, spend time doing things with your community as giving back, taking care of those around you, living life frugally, yet striving for bigger things in their life. There's no wrong way to live, as long as you're being kind and authentic and genuine in every situation you encounter, especially the situations that are internal with you. Every thought that you have, that you verbalize out to the world, is being reflected back to you as well. Your brain truly cannot decipher between if you're telling somebody else something or if you're telling yourself something. About 2-3 years ago, I started an alarm on my phone called the I Love You alarm. There's a link below in the description to a blog post about it and a YouTube video to kind of give you additional perspective on what this alarm is about. But essentially, I set an alarm every single day at 9:30 a.m. that would go off, and the note on the alarm had said, the I Love You alarm. Stop what you're doing, look at yourself in the mirror, and say I love you, and 3 really amazing things about yourself. And I knew that every time that alarm came on, it was an opportunity for me to awake in the present moment and appreciate the fact that I'm alive. The odds of us being alive is so incredibly small that even taking a moment for granted is a moment that you might regret. So within even, a 2-minute period from 9:30 to 9:32 of me standing in front of the mirror or turning my phone off and looking at the reflection on my phone, or if I'm eating, there's the window that I'm looking out next to that I can see my reflection. Wherever I am, whatever it is that I'm doing, I stopped in that moment. And you know what? Oftentimes I'd be looking in the rearview mirror if I was driving. I had one experience where someone saw what I was doing and we engaged in the I love yous back and forth to each other. And what's so fascinating is that you don't even need to know someone to do it. Because whatever you say that's kind and true to somebody else, your heart feels it too. So I'd been doing that for a while. And honestly, that was the start of my self-love journey. And all of us have a journey of that. And everybody says the word journey quite a bit. But I When I say it, I mean that it's a lifelong process of becoming better. I thought for so long that once you start doing something, you slowly achieve it, and then you achieve it, and then everything is just grand. But the reality is that every moment can be grand. Every moment has either the best opportunity or things to just be not as you wish. You can make things however you want them to be. And if you're in a state right now where you feel pretty lonely, you feel like no one can vibe with you, no one gets your circumstance, you're alone, well, guess what? You have the opportunity to support yourself when nobody else does. Because honestly, nobody's going to come and get you. No one's going to come save you from your problems. As much as someone like your mom might want to help, or someone like this friend that you met over here at this event seems like a really good influence to help get you out of your funk, no one is going to save you. Only you can save yourself. And you are not expected to save anybody else in your life. I had definitely put myself in a position to help save certain people in my life. Certain people who cannot still get their shit together. Not my problem. It's really not. I know that creating distance will then give the opportunity for a future for our relationship to exist. If I am to be in the relationship now, it will completely ruin us forever. So back to going through the process of thinking, being selfish to become selfless. Protect yourself first. Realize that even if you're feeling like this, you have to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to. Even when nobody else believes in you, even when nobody sees your life the way that you see it, even if you have a dream of what it is that you want to achieve and you cannot figure out how on earth you're going to be able to do it, you are the only person that you can truly count on. So don't let yourself down. Look at yourself in the mirror, and if you want to take this I love you alarm and run with it and choose a different time because maybe 9:30 doesn't work for you. Maybe you need to do it right before bed. Maybe you need to do it during your lunch hour because that's when you're free. Maybe it needs to happen on your drive home from work. Maybe it needs to happen while you're in the carpool line picking up your kids. Maybe it needs to happen whenever. But the fact that you take even just a second to truly look at yourself, connect with yourself, and say something that's so amazing. And I know that some of you are probably thinking, okay, well, that sounds so easy, but I literally have nothing great about myself. I can't think of anything. Everyone said I suck at everything. People have told me I'm not beautiful. People have told me that I'm not strong enough. I won't accomplish this. People do things for me. You have to decide if you want to live like that forever. It's pretty darn exhausting trying to make everybody else happy and prove them right than it is to just say fuck it and take care of yourself. So even if you're in front of the mirror and all you say is I love you, you look nice today, thank you for having strength to wake up and start another opportunity to be happy, whatever it is that you choose to say, find a way to be grateful for your life because you're alive at this moment. Your body has been able to sustain life for you up until now. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The next second isn't even guaranteed. You know, even as I'm sitting here saying all this to you, it totally chokes me up. Which then, brings me to another level of the meaning behind this podcast as well, is that when I am in front of people and I'm trying so hard to be vulnerable, I'm trying so hard to be honest, I'm trying so hard, I got to stop trying so hard and just let things come out as they're going to come out. Stop trying to protect certain people who might potentially listen to this and be like, I can't believe you said that. I can't believe you shared this with the world. Well, guess what? It's been sitting in my body for so long and I'm tired of feeling that guilt. I'm tired of feeling that shame. I already know that certain people view me as a disappointment and a letdown and can't figure out what she wants to do with her life. I don't care. All I know is that I have an opportunity to connect with you and let you feel like it is okay to not know what you're doing. It is okay to just say, I need to take care of myself first. I need to stop trying to cater to everything and everyone's belief of what I should be doing and completely adapt my life to rearrange my priorities so that my life works best for me. You deserve that. We all deserve that. And yes, societal things will come into play. They always do. But I've tuned out things that don't bring value to my life. I've tuned out television. I've tuned out the news. I've tuned out people's opinions. I've tuned out negativity in relationships that aren't bringing anything to the table and just create more stress and puts my future on hold. Because when I'm around that kind of environment, I get completely absorbed into it and I can't seek a way out. Everything that you've been told that you believe negatively about yourself is bullshit. It is. You are amazing just the way that you are. Everything about you that makes you different is an adversity that makes you great. We're not meant to be the same. We're not meant to be the same size. We're not meant to copy each other's personalities or aspire to have what other people have in their life. We're meant to live a life that fulfills us and supports and gives back endlessly. The I love you alarm has been pretty powerful for me. And there are some people within my Instagram community, which is callie.poppies. You can find that in the description below. It's where I've been selling paper flowers through Instagram for the past 2 years. Yeah, absolutely interesting additional part of my life. But I have had people within that community reach out to me, tell me that they've used the I love you alarm, and it's really been helpful to them. So if you're struggling with some I love you things to say to yourself, first off, the internet exists, so Google it. But besides from Googling, if you want some real supportive ways, you can always follow me on any other form of social media. You can pull out a notebook every single time you listen to these podcast episodes and write down things that really vibe with your soul so that you know exactly what you want to say. Or you can put them on sticky notes, put them around your mirror, and pick 3 of them that you want to read to yourself every single day when that alarm goes off. The options are seriously endless, but it all starts with you taking time for yourself so that you have the first stepping stone of your best life conquered. Thanks so much for listening to this episode. If you vibed with a lot of the discussion that happened today, feel free to hit the subscribe button. New episodes will come out every single week and gives us an opportunity to connect. If you have any questions, comments, or just want to say, hey, what's up? You're always welcome to do so. I'm very responsive, love to connect with you on a deeper level. And also let you know that there's a support network of really amazing people that believe in you, support you, that go beyond myself. So wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, wishing you well for the remainder of your day. Take care, and I'll see you soon.